Good evening. Live from the news center of the Sultanate of Oman television, here we present to you 7 o'clock news bulletin. First, the headlines. The Sultan's Armed Forces marks the graduation of the 30th course of the College of Command and Staff. Within the framework of the national program to enhance economic diversification Tanfeedh, the initiative Tahfeedh for job seekers is announced. And with the participation of academics and specialists from around the world, the Electronic Payments Conference 2017 is commenced. Thank you for joining us. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. A ceremony was held this morning to mark the graduation of 30th course of the College of Command and Staff of the Sultan's Armed Forces for a number of officers at the Ministry of Defense and Sultan's Armed Forces Armaments, Royal Guard of Oman and other security apparatus, in addition to a number of officers from the GCC and friendly countries. The ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Saud bin Hilal Al Busaidi, Minister of State and Governor of the FAR. As part of labor and employment market initiatives within the framework of the national program to enhance economic diversification Tanfeedh, the initiative of small and medium enterprises Tahfeedh for job seekers was announced. It aims to support job seekers through developing their entrepreneurship skills. After passing written tests, the job seekers will be interviewed, and then his project will be studied in details to be recommended for financial support, which ranges between 15,000 to 30,000 Omani Riyals. Issues related to international electronic payment systems were the center of discussions at Electronic Payments Conference 2017 in the Governorate of the FAR. The inauguration ceremony was the event presided over by His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Umar Al Marhoon, Minister of Civil Services. Academics and specialists are taking part in the two-day conference. It targets various segments of the society. The Central Bank of Oman had launched recently a mobile clearing payment system in the Sultanate. Efforts are also being exerted to develop the infrastructure for payment systems. The new system represents an important step in this regard, as it provides safe methods for the transfer of money via mobile telephones. The conference discussed in its sessions legal views on raising awareness on the importance of e-payment and developing this method as to come up with recommendations that benefit all parties in this field. The profits of 108 shareholding companies enlisted in Muscat securities market reached 339 million Omani Riyals during the first half of 2017. The profits of Bank Muscat reached more than 84 million Omani Riyals, with a decrease by 7%. Meanwhile, the Oman Tel company's profits reached around 41 million Riyals, recording a decline by 39%. On the other hand, the profits of the port services institutions exceeded 1.1 million Riyals, with a decline by 40%. The profits of Oman Cement Company reached 7.5 million Omani Riyals. The economic analysts expect the improvements in these profits in the second half of the current year. You're watching the Sultanate of Oman television, and later to come in our news bulletin, activities of the GCC Scout Camp for the Advanced Scouts kicked off today in the Governorate of the FAR.
حرارة الصيف وشمس حارقة تبعث فينا المسير، مهللة البشرى بمبسم الطفل وأصالة الإنسان، لتختلط بادية الرمال بالواحات الغناء نحو نسمات بحر وشلالات عين ماء، بين الجبل والسهل تزهر البسمات. يطيب لها الزائر وتستمتع بها العائلة، من رسوخ العادات قمم شامخة يجتمع عبق اللبان وطيب الكرم. مهرجان صلالة السياحية 2017 من 30 يونيو إلى 31 من أغسطس 2017. عمان، الرخاء والنماء.
Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. The National Measles Immunization campaign will resume its activities on the 10th of September against measles, German measles and mumps disease. This was announced at the preparatory meeting which was held by the Minister of Health. The meeting clarified that the targeted age group of the immunization is between 20 and 35 years old. The immunization comes after a serological study which showed that a percentage of the said group have not taken the immunization also after some cases were recorded, particularly from the same age group. Al Masira Hospital in the Governorate of Muscat organized a number of activities with the aim to spread mental health awareness among various segments of the society. The activities witnessed discussion sessions with the participation from a number of specialists in this field, as well as members of the community. During the upcoming days, a number of workshops will also focus on different programs and lectures regarding mental health problems and ways to cure them. The accompanying exhibition included a number of pamphlets and gave an overview about the medication taken for mental or treatment of mental problems. Oman Air signed a free cell code share agreement with Royal Jordanian on flights between Muscat and Beirut via Amman and vice versa. Under the terms of the agreement, the flights are operated by Royal Jordanian and marketed by both carriers. A delegation from the College of National Defense of Bangladesh, led by Major General Miza Nur Rahman Khan, visited the Museum of the Sultan's Armed Forces. The delegation acquainted with historical manuscripts and miniatures in Beit al-Falaj Fort. They were also briefed about the development witnessed by the forces. With the participation of 370 advanced scouts from various Gulf countries, the activities of the GCC Scout Camp kicked off today at the Ashur Plains near the Wilaya of Mirbat in the Governorate of Dhofar. The camp was entitled this year Scout and Youth Participation. The opening of this camp coincides with the Scout Scarf Day, which falls on 1st of August every year. This event is considered a golden opportunity for Omani Scouts to exchange experiences with Scouts from the other Gulf countries. It is as well considered as a golden chance for Gulf Scouts to witness the beauty and diverse landscapes for the Governorate of Dhofar. The camp will include a number of programs including sports, social and cultural activities which will enable youth scouts to practice skills and goals of the Scouts movement. As part of the camp activities, the Scouts will visit various touristic and historical landmarks in the Governorate of Dhofar. During the vacation time, the schools are turned into summer centers to enhance the knowledge of the participants. During this summer, 4 centers in the Governorate of Al-Barami were opened for 300 students of both genders. The centers help the participants to invest their time by attending classes with various activities such as improving communication skills, teaching poetry, and many other skills. Wadi Dhiqa Dam not only holds large quantity of water, but also attracts lots of tourists throughout the year. Our colleague Saleh bin Khalfan Al-Rahbi visited the dam and made this report for you.
Located in the north of the eastern Al-Hajar Mountains, Wadi Dhiqa Dam is the biggest dam in the Sultanate. Around 120 wadis converge into its path, which stretches from the Wilaya of Dima wa Ta'in in the Sharqiya North Governorate to its estuary in the Wilaya of Quriyat in Muscat Governorate.
People enjoy if you visit this place because he see the water and see the building, and I visited also in my office. He see the video, and you know, if they see the water very high, he so enjoy very. I am many time ask the people. He say very good place. This dam's very big project.
The dam can hold about 100 million cubic meters of rainwater. It captures the flood water that is otherwise lost in the sea. It is aimed to provide fresh water to Quriyat and some parts of Muscat Governorate and reduce the risk of floods during cyclones.
The dam is really, yes, a very important dam because right now we're saving water and we can use water for many things. And because a long time ago, in 1990 something, we lost all water in the ocean. I think 70 million thousand in the ocean, nobody used it. But right now when we build the dam, we're saving the water and we protect the village from cyclone, from heavy rain. So, and also it's good for the village. Right now we can control by the water, give them water for the flags by the pipeline.
It is worth mentioning that Wadi Diqa Dam is one of the most famous touristic sites in Oman. It includes a center for visitors comprising of a documentary and an educational exhibition to acquaint them with the dam project and the most important facts related to water resources in the country.
This place offers spectacular views for the visitors to enjoy in addition to the fresh air. From Wadi Diqa Dam, Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi, Muscat Governorate.
And now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Cloudy skies will prevail over the coastal areas of the Governorate of the Far and its nearby mountains, with chances of intermittent drizzle. Rest of the Sultanate will have clear skies with chances of scattered rainfall over the Hajar Mountains. Winds will be south to southeasterly light to moderate. Seas will be slight with maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. You're watching the Sultanate of Oman television, and now before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The Sultan's Armed Forces marks the graduation of the 30th course of the College of Command and Staff. Within the framework of the national program to enhance economic diversification in Tanfid, the initiative Tahfiz for job seekers is announced. And with the participation of academics and specialists from around the world, the Electronic Payments Conference 2017 is commenced. And with that, we come to an end of tonight's news bulletin. From the entire news team and myself, thank you for joining us. Wish you a pleasant evening and good night, all of you.